very clear naman po sa investigation natin na there was no attack sa Senate. Wala pong intent. In fact, if there is really perceived na attack na ongoing, we can ask the same OSAA, bakit nila inabandon yung lugar after na magkaroon ng shooting. That's number one. Second, as I have said earlier, use of force, yung paggamit po ng baril ng OSAA is covered by the Implementing Rules and Regulation on Private Security Services Act or the Republic Act 11917, wherein there are 6 stages na kailangan nila munang i-observe before the use ng lethal force. Hindi po kasama dito sa Republic Act na to ang paggamit ng warning shot. Even sa Police Operational Procedure sa Philippine National Police, hindi po kami inaalaw na magkaroon ng warning shot.
So, you're saying that the OSAA personnel led by former General Mao Plasca can be held liable for violating the said law, sir?
That is part of our recommendation po sa investigation namin, which kailangan natin needs to be approved ng Chief, and we will endorse it with the Department of Justice. Let me just be clear po kung bakit pinagbabawal sa Philippine National Police ang pag-warning shot. Because pag nag-warning shot ka po, very populated ang lugar natin ngayon. Unlike noong 1960s and 1940s na kukunti ang tao. Pag nagpaputo ka, even lalo sa Metro Manila, what comes up will go down, definitely. Baka yung stray bullet mo ay tumama sa ibang tao. And ang lugar ng GSIS complex, maraming building po ang ano doon. Even if malapit po siya sa dagat, may mga building doon na pag nagpaputo ka, baka lumusot sa other areas na, kasi nagta-travel po ang bullet. In fact, for several days nagmo-monitor po ang NCRPO. Nagmo-monitor rin po yung CIDG namin kung saan napunta yung mga balang yon. And we were thankful na right now, wala pa po nagrereklamo na tinamaan. But I'll use this platform po. Kung meron man po na yung side na tinamaan na lugar, may stray bullet or bullet hole doon sa office ninyo or empty slug na nakuha, please contact CIDG because we will process it.